Your eyes are not deceiving you. Air Canada did indeed remove all of its passenger Boeing 767s in 2020. It then converted some of the jets into freighters. The flag carrier's leisure-focused unit Rouge also withdrew its passenger 767s, with the final flights taking off in June 2020. But it's true. Air Canada will use the aging passenger type to fly to the US for the first time since 2020. It's all thanks to wet-leased aircraft from US carrier Omni Air International. Let's explore what's going on for today's video. As is usually the case when an airline substitutes its own aircraft with a wet lease operator, Air Canada will probably receive negative feedback from consumers, particularly if they've paid quite a lot of money. According to a recent Air Canada schedule update, the airline plans to wet lease a 246-seat Omni Air 767-300ER for a transborder route. The plane has 22 business seats in a 222 layout and 224 economy seats in a desirable 232 layout. Wet leasing is expensive and short-term, with the aircraft maintenance, crew and insurance provided. Now bookable, Air Canada will only use Omni 767s from Toronto to San Francisco this summer. The daily service will run between June 15th and July 13th in both directions. It's not the first time Air Canada has done something like this, having used Omni Air's 767s in the past. Examining Cirium schedules shows this happened last summer between Toronto and Manchester. Air Canada wouldn't do this if it didn't think it could fill its aircraft, but there is also other competition operating the same route. Looking at June 15th and July 13th shows that Canada's flag carrier is one of 3 airlines on the airport pair, joining fellow Star Alliance member United and relatively new entrant Porter. Focusing on Air Canada's offering, we see 5 daily Toronto-San Francisco flights. It is its joint 4th most served international route from Canada's busiest airport, at least in this given period. It follows after flights to New York LaGuardia, Newark and Boston. It's tied with Los Angeles for the 4th spot. The 1,963 nautical mile or 3,636 kilometre route as offered by Air Canada will see a variety of aircraft. The aforementioned 767-300ERs operated by Omni Air will be joined by 4 other services using a mix of Air Canada narrowbodies, including the Airbus A220-300, A320 and Boeing 737 MAX 8. What do you think of Air Canada wet leasing Omni Air 767s this summer? If given the option, would you prefer to take this particular service, or would you try to switch to Air Canada Metal instead? Share your thoughts by leaving a comment. And if you have a particular interest in airline routes, including the shortest and longest, we have a Simple Flying playlist dedicated to all things routes. Do be sure to check out the link in the video description. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.